I'm Stuart Shepard. This is Stoplight. So I'm watching the presidential debates, and I have this realization that there are the words that they're saying on TV, but then in my head I have to translate it into what they're really saying. Here's an example. When the president says,
"That's why we invest in solar and wind and biofuels,"
what he means is more government spending, which leads to higher taxes. And when he says,
"In my healthcare bill,"
he means more taxes for more government spending. And when he says,
asking the wealthy to pay a little bit more,
what he means is higher taxes on people who own businesses, which means then they have to decide whether to have fewer employees or whether to charge you more for stuff.
That means you have to pay more for things like wedding invitations, furniture, and, well, food.
I think the president's hoping you don't figure that one out. And all that reminds me of a story. Once upon a time, there was a university employee who went to church. She heard a sermon about standing up for what you believe in. Then she signed a petition so that people in Maryland could vote on whether to reject the new same-sex marriage law that was passed by lawmakers. Imagine her extreme surprise when she went to work and her employer suspended her for signing that petition.
Why would she be extremely surprised?
Well, we're talking about Angela McCaskill, who happens to be the diversity officer at Gallaudet University. It's one thing to learn that words don't mean what you think they mean. It's quite another thing to learn that your job doesn't mean what you think it means. Diversity that does not include of opinion. Diversity that does not include marriage as a man and woman. Diversity that does not include the freedom to sign a petition for redress of grievances, as the Constitution puts it. All of which is to say it's not enough just to watch the debates and the campaign ads and what the major media has to say about all that. We actually have to interpret what they're saying against the backdrop of what they've done. So investment means government spending. Fair share means everything costs more. Diversity means intimidation. It's all practically inconceivable.
You keep using those words. I do not think they mean what you think they mean.